Central banks ruled over financial markets today with the US Federal Reserve and the Chinese Central Bank hiking their interest rates while the Bank of Japan stood pat. All key global indices were trading in green, and with that the Indian indices also resumed their rally. In fact, the Nifty 50 index, the benchmark index, rose 0.8% for the session, closed at record levels and at the highest point of the day. And the Indian currency also extended gains for the fourth day, now at the strongest level since October 2015. Agam, but index futures also saw buying.
Naturally, given the fact that we are once again closed at record levels, especially when the Nifty is concerned, we've seen about nearly 5% increase towards open interest in the Nifty futures, which means there's further accumulation of long positions in the Nifty futures. As far as the Nifty bank goes, well, there hasn't been so much accumulation. Of course, we're still waiting for the fine print to come in to determine where positions stand with respect to the futures. But let's take a look at what's happened in the options market today. We are looking at a lot of writing when it comes to the 9,100 put. As you can see here, that is the most amount of activity that we've seen, an increase, a substantial increase out there. On the other hand, more unwinding in the 9,100 call, naturally, because we have closed substantially above that level. That brings me to the range once again, which remains between 8,800 and 9,200 based on maximum open interest. So we really haven't seen too much of a change there, though we have seen the strengthening of that range, given we have seen accumulation in the 9,200 call and the 8,800 put. Overall, the range remains same, but the bias most certainly is towards the positive.
Well, even in terms of sectors, all the sectoral indices ended in the positive territory, but a strong rebound in the metal index led the Nifty to its record highs. You had Tata Steel, Hindalco, both of these ending with 4% plus gains. Adani Ports and SEZ was also sitting on gains of over 6%, but seemed to have paid some of those gains just in the last few minutes. On the other hand, you just had about 4 losers on the Nifty index, led by Bharti Airtel after its board decided not to monetize its controlling stake in Bharti Infratel for now. Reliance Industries and Idea Cellular, so all the telecom companies were amongst the losers on the Nifty index today. But the more interesting stock today was Dredging Corp, locked at the 20% upper circuit. In fact, that stock has gained nearly 28% just in 3 sessions. Agam, that's your top mid-cap gainer.
It certainly is, and staying true to the kind of trends that we've seen in the previous couple of sessions. Once again, we are looking at, well, nearly 4 gainers for just 1 loser when it comes to the broader markets. In this case, specifically talking about the Nifty 500, as Shraddha has mentioned, Dredging Corp is one of those biggest gainers in today's day of trade. So locked at an upper circuit. We also have Jindal Polyfilms, which isn't too far behind, looking at gains around 19.4%. Eros International is also another stock which is locked in an upper circuit. We have Swan Energy, Nitin Fire Protection, RCap, Suzlon Energy, as well as PC Jeweler, all gaining well over 8%. With respect to losers, well, we're looking at some profit taking in VIP Industries, which had gained substantially yesterday. It's declining by as much as 2.6% today. United Spirits, PI Industries, JP Infratech, GMT Auto, as well as City Networks. Or as you can see, the losses are not as heavy as the kind of gains that we're seeing as far as the momentum is concerned. So once again, in overall basis, we're looking at that sentiment remaining positive. We've seen the hike come in as far as the Federal Reserve is concerned, and today once again we're keeping an eye on the Bank of England as well, and their decision as far as interest rates go. Of course, we will also have music broadcast, which will list tomorrow. Remember, it's had an extremely encouraging subscription, so it is most likely to list at a premium. But that is all that we have for today. Stay tuned to Bloomberg Quint, and we'll see you tomorrow.